Let's focus on the ongoing demos here in the capital. Police used tear gas and water cannons to cut short Azimio One Kenya protests that were staged in Embakasi area of Nairobi. Azimio leader Raila Odinga, who condemned the use of force by the police to disperse what he termed as a peaceful procession, said he will not be deterred and that he will hold, quote, the mother of all demonstrations on Monday. And as Stephen Leto reports, the Azimio leader claimed that there was an assassination attempt on his life, alleging that 7 bullets were directed at his vehicle in Pipeline area of Nairobi.
At exactly 1 p.m. Thursday, Azimio leader Raila Odinga emerged from his Capitol Hill office and joined Mombasa Road. His convoy headed to Imara Daima, where the procession was to start. 1 hour later, the crowds ballooned, filling the narrow parts of Mukuru Kwanjenga. This was deep in Embakasi South constituency. All this while, there was no sign of any police barricades. The procession got entertaining and the crowds more electrified. From time to time, Odinga will stop and address his supporters, highlighting the high cost of living, the ongoing recruitment of IBC officials, opening of IBC servers, among other issues. When the demos got to Pipeline area a few meters from the outer ring road, hell broke loose. The songs that had rent the air were silenced by clouds of tear gas as police repulsed the protesters, blocking them from joining the highway or cross over to Embakasi East constituency. Water cannons sprayed protesters with water as the scenes turned more ugly. Attempts to push through were futile. The convoy had to turn back. Those following the protest from their balconies in high-rise buildings of pipelines poured water to help protesters, suffocating from the thick cloud of tear gas. When Raila Odinga's convoy called it a day and retreated to Karen, the damage was visible. His vehicles had shattered windows. Odinga claimed that there was an assassination attempt on his life.
Got then live bullets. My own car was hit 7 times with live bullets, and you could see to the direction of the bullet were all aimed at me. Okay, so we want to say that, look, this is really terrible.
I will not allow them to get this far. They crossed the red line because we had hoped that after dispersing the crowd, at least it would allow us to go ahead, but that's when the Raila Odinga's car came under serious barrage, including live bullets.
Martha Karua's vehicle was also damaged.
They were deliberately throwing tear gas. I do not know whether 20 or how many canisters were thrown at Baba's car and directly at the many cars, including mine, that the windscreen was it's shattered, but it's still on. And you can see we have 2-3 other vehicles that have not I'll personally be suing Kome for the damage on my car because it is illegal. For the assault on my person today by the tear gas and all those other things.
Odinga said he will not be intimidated and has called for another anti-government protest on Monday that he says will be, quote, the mother of all demos.
These demonstrations are going to continue. And on Monday, there's going to be another demonstration. And the mother of the demonstrations will take place on Monday, irrespective of what our detractors say or think.
Today's demonstrations have not been far different from that of the last 2 Mondays, only that today, Odinga has brought new demands, hinting at the return of the BBI push to amend the constitution.
But it was not that BBI was relevant It was because of a mere technicality. But the process. So that needs to be brought back to the table.
Stephen Leto, Citizen TV, Nairobi.